What's up, guys? Inigami here, and the new Marineford Story Mode Island is now out on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. There is a new condition for these islands, and the condition is that there is a countdown timer. We're going to be using a Mihawk slasher team, just because Mihawk slasher teams are all super solid. But there is a little countdown timer, you can't miss it, it's in the middle of the screen, and each stage will start at 20 turns and will count down. If you wait too long and the 20 turn counter runs away, then you'll lose. So this is a pretty nifty mechanic. Now you can't just stall forever, you can't just use a double NL team and sit there for ages before you actually do anything. Now you actually have to get through things. So chapter 2 is gonna be Bastille. Bastille is going to be Int and Dex characters with a few turns of combo barrier, or with a few combo hit barriers. I'll see you when we get there. And stage 5 is gonna be Bastille. Bastille will have all the characters around him have 2-hit combo barriers. He'll also preemptively cut your health in half, but you can always stall him with Golden Pound Usopp. And more importantly than how many turns they have, is how many turns you have. So here I only have 8 turns to kill everything. That is the more pressing matter to me than the matter of how much damage each of these characters will do. So Kizaru, just to do 10 random hits of damage, I'll remove some hit barriers, and hey, remove 3 of them. That looks good. Doflamingo, let's move some orbs around. And Ellisdale with the resub. Thank you so much, Ellisdale, for that support. Move that there, move that there. And I think I'll be able to kill these 3. Bastille himself has 420,000 hit points and will attack for 9,000 damage every 3 turns. Boom. Yeah. Easy peasy. And then now it's only 2 combo hit barriers, so these barriers all go away very easily. If you have a Law, 6-star Law, you can always use 6-star Law to help kill the barriers, but remember that you only have 20 turns to stall out, so the most deadly thing about Bastille is just making sure you don't die before due to the timer. Next stage that we're going to care about is going to be chapter 5, who's Yamakaji. Chapter 5 is gonna be Yamakaji, and the condition for all of the Marineford Islands is that any character who was actually took place in Marineford fight and was fighting against the Marines have their stats boosted by 20%, and this is just stats boosted. So any of the Whitebeard Alliance characters, they have their stats boosted. And that's all it is right now. After chapter 6, that's whenever the Impel Down units like Luffy, Ivankov, they will get their stats boosted as well. But Marine characters do not. And later on, whenever characters change their position in the fight, such as Hancock, will get her stats boosted around chapter 8 against Smoker. So the actual characters and actual which units get their stats boosted when will change over the course of the story island, and it will basically be whichever characters are fighting against the Marines at the time. Yamakaji will preemptively reduce the damage that he takes, or his entire side takes, by 50% for 2 turns. He'll also force you to attack him, so you cannot manually target anybody else. You cannot force your attack target to pick the next target until after he dies, but you can still delay him with Golden Pound Usopp. So we'll take Golden Pound Usopp, we'll hit him a couple turns, and after his half damage reduction goes away, then we'll burst him down and actually use our other specials. Besides that, fairly easy fight. Use your Golden Pound Usopp, and once again, the scary part is just making sure you kill everything before the cooldown time, or before the death timer goes down, because death timer bad. Straightforward, death timer bad. Alright, defense is gone. I'll use that. And now we can actually switch our targets. We'll hit whatever. We'll hit our perfects here. One perfect at a time. One perfect. There we go. And one more. Perfect. Cool beans. And, I mean, we might as well. A little bit overkill. But I've got the specials. I might as well enjoy them. Bye-bye, friend. We'll see you guys on the next stage 6 with Hina. Chapter 6 is gonna be Hina. Hina is a int boss, so we're gonna bring a strong side team. Hina will also lock your bottom right corner unit for 99 turns, so the bottom right unit that you bring is basically only gonna be for sockets. Besides that, go and pound Usopp and you'll just be fine. We also have confirmation that Hancock is only boosted on Chapter 8, which is the chapter that she fights Smoker on. So, just like in the anime and story, it's characters that are neutral or characters that aren't really participating in the fight just do not have their stats boosted, whereas characters that are currently fighting against the Marines do have their stats boosted. Like Ace, even though Ace is against the Marines, he's kind of tied up at the moment, so he does not have his stats boosted. And Hina boss stage. The character units in the back of her will have one hit perfect barriers. There's our 99 turn lock on our bottom right hand corner character. She has 420,000 hit points, or 430,000 hit points, and will attack every turn for 4,000 damage. Every other turn, she'll lock one random character for 2 turns, which isn't that much of a problem if you have level 2 anti-lock. And we're just gonna use Compound Usopp. No worries. Who cares about taking hits when you have Compound Usopp? Compound Usopp certainly makes a lot of these fights really easy. Funny enough, there just does not seem to be debuff protection barriers on any of these bosses so far. But there you go. Goodbye, Hina. Chapter 8 is gonna be Moria. Moria is going to be an int character. He's got 5 units around him, and he himself will have 550,000 hit points. But he has a 40 hit, yes, that's right, 40 hit barrier around him. But that only lasts for 2 turns. He will start off with about a 5 turn cooldown, but he actually will try to attack you, or he will turn himself into a 1 turn cooldown after that first turn. So if you have Golden Pound Usopp, don't use it until after he counts down to his 1 turn. And then you can use Golden Pound Usopp after that. He'll also boost his defense for 99 turns by 10 times, which brings someone like a Stronghold Shank's friend or someone to reduce defense is actually kind of useful in that situation. We'll talk more about Moria when we get there. I'll see you on stage 5. And we've got Boss Moria. Moria has 5 units around him. I do have nowhere near my Shanks cooldown. In fact, my Shanks will not be ready until after he's gone and a car's racing out there. Good job, car. Your car's working great. So, first turn and the second turn, we're just gonna hit units around Moria. And we're not gonna do anything to Moria until after his barrier goes away. If you have someone, well, right now it's only oh man, which blue character is it? Can't remember his name now. Speed Jiru? Is Speed Jiru the one that reduces barrier? Yes, there is a rare recruit character that reduces barriers by 1 turn, so you can always use that to reduce the barrier cooldown and actually fight Moria before he boosts his attack and defense. But otherwise, just use your Golden Pound Usopp after that. And you can see here that Bon Clay is not boosted. Bon Clay is, although somewhere around here right now in the story, not actually fighting right now. And Hancock is not yet boosted on Chapter 8 Moria. It's Chapter 9 Smoker. I think I said Chapter 8 Smoker before. It's actually Chapter 9 Smoker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goodbye, Moria. Oh, yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Oh, yeah! We got the Moria drop. It's the same Moria as the first story mode Moria, but I have not gotten one yet, so... Oh, dying of excitement, but yeah! Oh, man, there we go. Frickin' Moria, first try, no problem, easy, get good, guys. That's some nice luck right there. Next stage is gonna be Chapter 9, Smoker. Chapter 9 is Smoker. Smoker is a side character. He has 610,000 hit points and will attack every 3 turns for just under 11,000 damage. We'll use a double Mihawk slasher team with some int characters on there. Helmeppo is actually useful for his anti-lock abilities because Smoker below 50% and below 20% will lock characters for 3 turns. And he'll also have preemptive delay prevention and reduces damage taken by half for 6 turns. We'll see you on Smoker. And we're on Smoker. Did not stall long enough for my Mihawk specials and such, but we'll be able to use them on the last turn. No matching orbs here. That's super de-dupery. But it's okay. We'll just really enjoy Smoker's 50% damage reduction. Which, when you only have 600,000 health, isn't too bad. One matching orb here. We'll use Sabo special now. Boost our damage. And actually might be able to just kill him on this turn. Let's see what we can do. 25,000. Sabo is absolutely amazing. Goodbye, Smoker. Take care. Next stage is gonna be Mihawk, who is blue. Chapter 10's Mihawk, like we said, is gonna be blue. He will preemptively cut your health by 30% or down to 30%, and will attack every other turn for 9,000 damage. We're gonna be using a Mihawk slasher team. We could use double Mihawk slashers, so let's just do that. Why not? It's good enough. Dull Dex Mihawk slasher team. Sabo is super ballin', Dofmingo is great, and Killer to give us some matching orbs as well. Mihawk has 1.38 million health, and we'll also shuffle your orbs preemptively, and I'll see you when we get there. Mihawk will preemptively cut our health down to 30%. Yeah! Also, I only have 2 turns left, so while I can delay him, more importantly than that, I will die if I don't do anything soon, which is usually a problem. Below 20%, he will attack for 20,000 damage. But here I'll use all our specials. He only has 1.38 million health, so he only has about 600,000 here, which makes this a nice, easy kill. But always remember to keep an eye on that turn counter. You don't want to end up stalling too long and dying to that. There's only 2 turns left before I die. Easy peasy. Goodbye, blue Mihawk. Next stage is gonna be Kizaru, the final boss, who is a Dex character. Chapter 12 is gonna be Kizaru. Kizaru is a Dex character. He's got 1.51 million health, and well, I guess do I not have my right Int Hawk up? I want to use a Int Hawk Dex Hawk team. That is the Int Hawk I want to use. Int Hawk Dex Hawk team. Kizaru will attack every single turn for 4,000 damage. He'll also blind you for a while. So I'm going to use this one because he's actually... Oh, this one. This one's got cooldowns. Because once again, we only have 20 turns. So if you have any cooldowns that are longer than 20 turns, you will not be using it for the fight. Kizaru will also clear buffs every single turn. So things that last multiple turns. Not gonna fly. Goemon Usopp will basically only buy us 1 turn. I guess I could have brought Mr. 3 here. But this team worked out fine. And we've got Boss Kizaru. Once again will blind us for 4 turns. And he will do his 4,112 damage preemptive attack. Attack us every turn for 4,112. And below 50%, lock the bottom left character for 10 turns. So I am going to... Let's just attack here. I only have 2 turns left to live. Well, I guess, yeah, I should just use my Mihawk specials and stuff. We'll move... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I should shake... Oh, no, that's right. I want that boost now. Use Arlong, go ahead. And see how much damage we can do this turn. Below 20%, he will deal 30,000 damage, so just avoiding that 30,000% on purpose. Which is perfect, because now Int Hawk will take him out. So there we go. 1 turn away from dying. Not recommend stalling that long. I wasn't exactly paying attention until later on, and the pacifistas have a lot more health than I was ready for. Boom. 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 Some of the hardest things on these stages are really just making sure you kill things before that time runs out. Guys, that is the entirety of Marineford Island. We'll have the details of the characters up in the database soon after I get this video up. Or maybe even before I have this video up on YouTube. Check out the database, link in the video description down below. I maintain that and keep all the characters up to date on there for you guys and your viewing pleasure. The TLDR of the new units are the new Mihawk and the new Kizaru are actually pretty decent. So if you're gonna get some of those. I'm Zinigami. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with Marineford. The new units, or some units have their boosted stats by 20, or some units have their stats boosted by 20%, and it's only the units that are in the story mode and actually fighting against the Marines. If you like what we do here, you can go to patreon.com/Zinigami and subscribe. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.